Well, it's May 19th, 2011. Making some progress on the spring garden. I had to put up this wire fence around everything because the cats thought that the garden was their own personal litter box. So they would come poop in it, and then Bandit would come in and dig up the cat poop. Had to take care of that. So down here, our Swiss chard's looking real good. We've been harvesting that. It's a real good variety for down here in the central Texas. We have our eggplant. It's producing its first eggplant. I don't know if you can't really see it. I'm gonna be careful with it. Kind of see it right there. But it's looking real good. We've already had a couple of green bell peppers, and they're starting to really produce. There's a nice looking one right there. We've already made a round of harvest on our green and red leaf lettuce. There's some spinach right there. And in between the spinach, in between the red and green leaf, we planted some okra right there. This is our new bed. I think we've discovered we have to keep this more watered than the other ones because the ground is so loose. We got another eggplant there. We just planted that cantaloupe tonight. This is some New Zealand spinach. It's gonna sprawl out. Okra plant, burgundy okra. I also planted some more green okra right along there, that ridge. We'll see if it grows up. We've been harvesting our onions for a little while now, and they're getting real big. You can see they're just busting out the top. They're great. Planted more okra right there, a little more okra there. Our marigolds we plant at the corners. I don't know, the old wives' tale, supposed to keep the bugs away. Here we got a nice big tomato plant. You can see where tomatoes are getting ripe. We got our basil in between our tomatoes. Apparently the smell of the basil keeps the bugs away. And here's some cherry tomatoes. They're coming out as fast as we can eat them. Here's our cucumber plant. It's starting to really sprawl out. I got a baby cucumber plant there. It might get swallowed up by this big mammoth though. I reckon you can kind of see all the little baby cucumber popping out everywhere. There are going to be lots and lots of them. And then we got our pole beans. Pretty excited. See how long and juicy that one looks. Hoping they'll keep on producing. That'll make me a nice green bean salad here in a little bit. Finally, we got our little jalapenos down here, and they're propping out left and right too. Gonna see. Well, there we go. Another bell pepper plant. I reckon, oh, there we go. There's a little pepper. This used to be a squash that fell apart. I'm just using it as a trash bucket right now. So there you have it. We've been pruning these tomatoes pretty heavily. You can see how the bottoms, we keep them pretty trimmed up. But they're really starting to grow. This is probably about 4.5, 5 feet tall. Actually, that's about 5 feet tall. I'm gonna have to extend some bamboo up there. Give the tomatoes room to keep growing. So I'm gonna take you on over here to my compost pile. Now this thing here has been something else. I've been putting material in here, and it'll pile up to the top, and then it'll just sink down as it starts to decompose. And I recently turned it. You can see a little banana peel right there. You can kind of dig down in here, and oh, you can. It's pretty hot down inside there, which is good. You want it nice and hot. And this will all cook down. A few more months, and we'll be able to put it back in the garden. This is what we want. So there you have it. It's been it's been a month or so since we built this second and third box. That was the second one. This was the first box ever. And I put biochar in this one last year. And I think that biochar is making a difference. You can see, I don't know if I can dig around and find some, well, Yeah, here's some this charcoal chunks. Put them all in this bed here. Planted this eggplant and those pepper plants at the same time. And look at this eggplant. Way not as big as this one. And these pepper plants are way bigger than this pepper plant. We planted those at the same time. Makes me think the biochar is the X factor. Anyway, spring garden at the Wheeler household 2011. Looks like I'm boring. You know who over there. He's not too excited about this. I actually caught him red-handed this morning. Paw in the cookie jar, scooping up the cat poop. And I yelled at him and I said, nope, not gonna do that on my watch. Not gonna do that on my watch. I had to build that fence. He's a little baby. Yes, you are. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good baby. Yes.